Yo, what's good, guys? We're here at my local Tinto town, and I can't use both hands because I have a gigantic Sprite and a huge popcorn. But we're here because tonight is the premiere of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in theaters where I am, or like for like regular people. I mean, it's already premiered, but like it's like premiere night technically. But two things. Well, first of all, I'm a little tired, so my voice is I'm not gonna be like, eh. But yeah. But I will say that Ant-Man and the Wasp, I've seen the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. And it's looking to be like almost equal to Eternals. And I mean, personally, I thought Eternals was dog shit, and I thought it was really bad. But I also know that and if Ant-Man is really equal to Eternals, I'm really worried. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna hate it. But I also know that people loved it and gave it an 84 on audience score, so I'm not too worried, bro. Okay, this is really weird, but for some reason, we're the only people in this damn movie theater. There's no one here. It's just us in a 3D movie theater. Like, watch. I'm gonna go through all of this. Look at all of this. There's no one here. This is actually, this is hilarious. There's no one here. I have this whole movie to myself, this whole theater to myself. This is hilarious. But like, low key, there's no one here, so spam W's in the chat, I think they're about to start the movie now, so I probably should sit down.
What in heaven's name brought you to Casablanca?
See, I told you Casablanca, so I think
My help.
I need to see Casablanca. Alright, the movie's gonna start now, so I just walked out of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm not just saying this, and it's not just for the kick of it. And I was watching this movie and I was like, wasn't that bad? Shock of all shocks. It's not as bad as Eternals was. And thank God, because that would have sucked. But yeah, the movie was really good. Yes, it was really good. Jonathan Majors, outstanding. KANG is perfect for him. It is so good. It was wonderful. Okay, guys. So I want to now I want to give my review for Quantumania, because I've got back and I've had time to really process my thoughts. So I think the movie was good. It wasn't the best Marvel movie I've seen. It was not as bad. It was not like Eternals bad. But at the same time, it wasn't like Endgame, No Way Home level good. I mean, for me, I preferred it over Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder, because I loved the first two Ant-Man movies. I loved. They were fun to watch. They were funny. Paul Rudd is just, I love Paul Rudd, so I really enjoyed that. And I think in this movie, there was some stuff from the original that I enjoyed, like slight humor, the characters, Paul Rudd once again, and obviously there were some differences from the first two Ant-Man movies and this one, which is why the critics gave it a 48 on Rotten Tomatoes, with like the first two having like 83 and 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. But there were still some good things about it. I 100% agree with that, but it wasn't the best Marvel movie I've seen. So the good things about it, let's start with the good things, and then I'll go into the bad things. Good things. First of all, the acting. The performances in this movie were really good. I thought they were really good. Paul Rudd, I always love Paul Rudd, so I think, and I just give it to him, I think he did a really good job. He did what he was supposed to do. Everyone else did what they were supposed to do. They did, and they did it very, very damn well. But, but I think there were two. Well, yeah, actually, no, there was only a real amount of characters that I, like, really pay attention to, or, like, performances. And that was Paul Rudd's, Catherine Newton's, who I want to say, Catherine Newton added to the MCU, was a very good choice, because I think she fit into the role of Cassie so well, and she played Cassie very well. I thought Catherine Newton did really well, and that, as that character. Next is Michelle Pfeiffer. And by the way, Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas, considering how old they are, they look really really well. Like they look good. They look good for their age. But Michelle Pfeiffer did a really good job, because I thought she wasn't going to be that important in the movie. So I thought she was going to be like a minor side character. But it turns out, as the movie progressed, that she was much more important than I thought. And so I was like, okay, I kind of appreciated that. And then finally, obviously the best part of the movie for me, Jonathan Majors as KANG. Now, noted about it, his performance, his presence in the movie was so it was so important to the movie, because I think without KANG, without Jonathan Majors, it wouldn't have been as good as I thought it was. Because like it would definitely have been the lowest Marvel movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, it would have been below Eternals. But that's just me. But I think, yeah. But yeah, he did a really good job. I love the way he presented, like, himself, because he could convince you. He could try to convince you, and then if you if you were not really working with what he wanted you to work with, and then he would he would make you do what he wanted to do, or he'd be like, let me make this easy for you. You're gonna do this for me. Oh, I'm gonna kill you, like that type of shit. But yeah, that was really cool, and the visuals were really cool. I think just watching, like, in the quantum realm, watching all that stuff that happened in the quantum realm was so cool. It was awesome. I love the visuals. I think they were really. It was so much fun, because I noticed, because when the second trailer came out during the college football game, I knew immediately that I was gonna love it. I knew the visuals, because I saw the trailer, and I was watching it, and my reaction was the visuals are gonna be one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I was right, because there were. I think those were the main parts. Those were the two things I really enjoyed. So here are my like kind of problems, and like some things that I think they could have improved on. The plot had some issues with it. I think there was some times where they could have done something different. I don't remember exactly what, but I remember there was some situations where they could have done something, they could have done it differently. I think there was also a waste of two actors. It was a waste of Bill Murray, because I thought it was gonna be so much bigger. I expected him to be the secondary antagonist, because I thought it was gonna be KANG, MODOK, and then Krylar a little bit below MODOK, but no, not at all. Krylar was Bill Murray's character was literally just in there for 5 minutes, and that was it. They left. He was gone. That was it. And I was really weird. I was confused. Because Bill Murray is Bill Murray. He's huge. He's very important. He's a very big, popular actor. And when he got in the MCU, people were like, "Oh my god! Oh!" They were freaking out. And he was in the movie for 5 minutes. Seriously? A little that. He could have been in it more. I would have enjoyed that. And Corey Stoll, he had a lot more screen time than Bill Murray did, but I still feel they could have done that a little better, because there was some problems with I enjoyed MODOK. I thought it was really cool, but it was just kind of it was more just it was more kind of comedic relief for me than a serious bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think the dialogue could have been a little bit better, but yeah, the dialogue. I think the dialogue and what else there was. The tone. There was less comedy in this movie than there was in the first two. And yes, there was comedy. I'm not saying there wasn't, but some jokes didn't hit hard. Didn't really hit hard, and some things just didn't like. And there was some that like made me laugh, but there was some that was like, nah, I don't really like. It wasn't that funny. Also, the mid-credit scene, and this is a spoiler review, so. And this right here is a spoiler review, so I'm gonna just, if you haven't seen the mid-credit, if you haven't seen the movie, or you haven't seen the mid-credit scene, stop watching this right now, because this is a spoiler. But I feel like the mid-credit scene, the way they played it out was kind of cringe. I kind of was like a little I didn't cringe, but I was just disappointed, because and it felt really weird. It felt like one of those fan art pages, like pictures that you see on Google. That's what it felt like. And I know people were theorizing that this was going to happen. And I'm sure some people were like, oh, it happened. Oh my God. But I know for sure also some people were like kind of disappointed. And me personally, I was watching it, and I guess the new main bad villain, the one with like the weird like headpiece, not the Egyptian Ramatat, I think was his name. Not him. I feel like he was a little like, I was just like really confused. And I haven't read a lot of the comics. I know I have read some of the comics. But I haven't read all of them. But I'm assuming that they might be in the comics. But personally, I didn't think that it was as pleasing a mid-credit scene as it could be. The post-credit scene, I did enjoy that, because I love Loki, and I saw Loki and I was like, yay, because that kind of sets up season 2. But yeah, that was really. So yeah, that was my review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Leave a like the video, subscribe, and in the comments let me know what you thought about the movie. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? And do you think that that the potential fourth film, if it is eventually released, which probably will be, or maybe not. But do you think that if the fourth film is created, will it be better than Quantumania? Yeah. All right. Until next time, I'm Lil Floppa, and enjoy yourselves.